I've done something a little bit different today. Welcome to day 3 of the holiday, and I have come to Zoomarine, which is a zoo / sea life show place. It's also got rides, I think, and a water park. So I've come with my towel, my bikini's on, and I'm just going to enjoy myself and see what I can find here. I think there is like a butterfly area. You can go in with loads of butterflies. There's some birds, dolphins. I really don't know. It was quite hard to use the website online, so it's just a case of see what I can find. It was really cheap to get an Uber here, so I'm just going to see what I find today and explore. First job is to find a locker so I can dump my swimming stuff that I've got for later, and then I'm going to go and explore. It looks like there's some quite cool rides, so I think I might go on some rides first. I've got the locker key. Now, I'm just going to have a look at what time everything is on. So in 25 minutes, there's a tropical bird show. And then, oh, there's an acrobatic show. The dolphins aren't till 3 o'clock, so I'm going to have to wait till 3 o'clock to watch that. But there is a sea lion show at 1:30. So I think I'm going to spend most of my day trying to watch some of these shows and recording some of them. But also going to go on the rides. And I have seen some water slides, so I think I might go on them as well, depending on how big the queues are, because I don't want to be out in my bikini with my sunburn for too long. I'm starting with the big wheel, just so I can have a better look at the park and see what else there is to explore. I think this will show me roughly where everything is because I can go up above. The map doesn't really make any sense to me, so I'm going to go up and have a look and show you the view from up there. I'm literally just spending this holiday doing all the things Rob doesn't like. So now rides, yesterday a boat, tomorrow parasailing, water sport Rob wouldn't like. That's just going to be my holiday of things I like to do. That show was actually really good. A little bit hard to keep up with in places because obviously they're doing it in I think 3 or 4 languages. So you're waiting for the English all the time. And not that easy to film because it goes so fast. Like the birds just come out of nowhere and you don't know where they're coming from. But it's really beautiful around here, really nice. There's definitely a big effort they've put into like conservation here. Like a lot of the stuff is made out of recycled plastic and there are all loads of recycling bins everywhere, which is really great to see. I've got a little while until there's an acrobat show in about 20 minutes, but I think I've learned you need to get a seat fairly early to get a good seat. So I'm going to wander up there now, and then I think after that I'm going to go on maybe a couple of water rides and things. It's really warm today, so it'd be nice to cool off in the water. Next up is a pirate acrobatic show, which also says it's a comedy show, but whether the comedy will be English or not remains to be seen, but that's what's up next before I go swimming. Well, that was pretty good, the show. Very much slapstick comedy. Well, it was good, it was enjoyable. It was quite quick though. Small problem though, I just tried to get the GoPro out, ready to go on the slides, was just getting changed, and the lady said I cannot take a GoPro on anything, which is rubbish. So I'm gonna go do a couple of water slides, I think. I'll film what I can, if I can. See if I can take my GoPro on anything. Maybe in the lazy river, might be able to take it then. But go see what I can do, but I need to do some water rides to cool off because it's about 28 degrees today, so it's boiling. So I'm going to go cool off for a bit and then get some lunch and maybe watch the sea lion show this afternoon. Well, I'm suitably soaked. That was really refreshing, but the water is absolutely freezing. I've gone down all the rides, so now it's time for the sea lion show and then some lunch, and then I might go on some more of the rides afterwards. I think there is one that I can take a camera on. There's a dinghy one, so I'm going to see if I can get the camera on that one with me. It didn't go very fast, so I think they'll let me, even if I can detach the GoPro and just have it in my hand. But the flume went a lot faster than I thought it was going to, and I had to strap my key to the back of my bikini, so it was like hitting the slide the whole way down. But that was really fun. Just time to get some lunch now and watch the sea lion show, which I need to rush because I think it's really soon. Ignore my towel hanging next to me, but I think I'm gonna have to rock the wet hair look for the rest of the day if I'm in and out of water slides, but it's not too bad. I need to put my watch on because I forgot that wasn't waterproof, so I had to quickly take it off, and then time to hit some lunch and the sea lion show. If I'm quick, I've got 15 minutes, but you need to be there early to get a good seat, so I need to rush. Well, that was another really good show. I really like this park actually, although it's a bit rubbish when you see animals in captivity. The story behind everything here and all the shows are based on conservation, so all the animal shows, the main story in them is the conservation of that animal. As much as they're entertaining getting the sea lions and seals to do tricks and things, it is mainly all about the conservation. That's the main title of the whole thing, which is really nice to see. So no, I'm really enjoying it so far. Bit of a shame I can't film on the rides. I have been down the flumes, but obviously with no GoPro. So it's lunchtime, so I think I'm going to go behind me, Bamboo Grill, which is actually an all-you-can-eat. I had a look at the other food court that's a bit further down, and it was £8.50 for a hot dog, and then like €4 for chips. So like £11.50, £12.50 in total. Whereas this is £17.95, £19.95. Not sure quite how much. There's two different prices on the menu that I can see. For all you can eat, and you can get exactly the same thing. So I think I'm going to go there. I'm just going to check out, there's one more food court a bit further up, just see what's there. But I think I'm probably going to go to the all you can eat because you can go and sit out the back, and it looks like a nice place to sit down. Nice views of the turtle area. The wind is picking up a little bit as well today, which is a little bit rubbish because it means it's a bit chilly. But it's taking the chill out of the heat. So chill out the heat, that makes no sense. Put a chill to the heat so the heat's not so in your face, which is quite nice. But it is a little bit windy, so need to find somewhere out of the wind to eat. But I'm absolutely starving, so let's go get some food. Well, interesting selection actually, not too bad. It's definitely like a very Englishy buffet, like you typically get from an all you can eat, so I'm happy. So I've got pizza, onion rings, chicken nuggets, I might as well be a child, chip, lasagna, and then this should be sweet and sour chicken. It does not look like anything like sweet and sour chicken that I would eat, but that's fine, I'm going to try it anyway. And then to drink, you get like fizzy free, but they also do iced tea in their fizzy, so I got iced tea today, which is good. The dessert section looks quite good, and there's loads of fresh fruit, and I've barely had any like fruit and veg while I'm here, so I'm going to get some fresh fruit afterwards to enjoy as well. Time for dessert. I have got chocolate cake, jelly, chocolate mousse, and an orange, which I'm actually going to put in my handbag to have later. It says don't take any food back out with you. They're not going to notice an orange. I just really want some fruit. They had like a fruit salady thing while I was up there before, but it's closing soon, and I think it's just what's left now. I did have a second plate full of like chips and chicken nuggets things. Typical kids food, but it has filled me up. So I'm just going to have these, pop this in my handbag, and then I'm going to go explore a little bit more. Now it's time for the biggest show they have here. It's the dolphin show next. And I think this is the last show I'm going to see today, and then I'm going to try and go on some rides. I've had to rush from lunch because I didn't realise quite how close it was. So it's about 5 minutes till the show. I'm going to try and get the best seat I can with 5 minutes to spare. And we'll go and watch this show. That was definitely the best one yet. I think I've said I've enjoyed all of them. I have really enjoyed all of them. It's something completely different to we get in a zoo in the UK. I do feel sad for the animals to a certain extent because they're in captivity, but it's still amazing to see how they can train dolphins to be like that. And they're so compassionate with them and touchy, and the dolphins are clearly loving that and reacting to it really well. So that was really good. So now I'm going to go and put some more sun cream on. Don't want to burn. And then see what other rides I can go on. And I think there's a butterfly house or something indoors that I want to go and check out. So I'm going to do that next, but I'm going to swap to the GoPro because one of the rides is a water ride we're going to try and get on. So I found the river ride I want to ride. It's just over there. I'm hoping I'll be allowed to take this because it doesn't say any restrictions on the sign. So I'm going to go try and get on this one. It'll be a bit weird. It's like a rapid ride in a circle thing. It's going to be a bit weird as a single person, but it will be fun. Well, that was good fun, but I found the downside to being a solo traveller. They don't let you go on your own on that, so I went with a Portuguese family that didn't speak any English. Only good thing is they were heavier than me, so when we got to the waterfall, they all three were sat on one side, they went directly under the waterfall, I stayed dry. Now, this is something I went on earlier, I just want to show you, mainly to show Rob that I actually went on this on my own, but they won't let me take the GoPro on it. So this is the water slide that you go up in diggies and come down. I don't know why they won't let me take the GoPro because they'll let people take a bag. It's just ridiculous. Even the ride I was just on, you're not meant to take a GoPro. But the lady was like, fine, 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 because everyone was taking photos anyway, so it didn't really matter. But this is the water slide I went on earlier. Just hover, there's someone coming down on this inside lane, I think. It's quite a fun ride because you don't really get wet. You can wear your normal clothes next, it's barely wet at all, but it's a lot of fun. You don't go quite as fast when you're on your own though, which was a little bit disappointing. I think I need the weight of someone else to push me down. Rob, where are you? But I'm gonna go explore some other bits and pieces, possibly go on a couple of more rides. The other two water slides I went on earlier, so there's a green one which you go the whole way down in the dark, and then a beige one as well. The beige one was the one that hurt my back because I had my key attached to the back. The green one you go so much faster, it doesn't really matter, but I didn't realise at the end of them, because I was led down, that how much I'd go under the water, so full face in everything. Probably should have sat up towards the end, but didn't think about that. There is a warning saying the temperature and the humidity inside is very warm. I don't know how it can be much warmer than out here. Let's go. It's a good job really I had the GoPro for that, because the humidity was really high. In the fact it felt like it was raining in there constantly, so a little bit wet after that, but it was really hot in there, so it actually feels cool to be outside, which I never thought I would say here in Portugal. That I think is pretty much everything here. There's a couple of bits I could have done extra on, but it's getting quite late in the day now, and I want to get an Uber before it gets really busy trying to get back. So this is about 7 miles from my hotel, and my receptionist at the hotel has already told me don't leave it too late to get back, otherwise you won't get a taxi for about half an hour, 40 minutes at a time. So I think I'm going to call it a day, pop to the shop on the way out and head back to the hotel. It's my last full night in Albufeira, and I've come down to the beach before dinner to watch the sunset, and it's absolutely stunning. Yes, I'm wearing the same dress as earlier, it's the only thing that covers my sunburn, but it's absolutely beautiful. Really windy tonight, but absolutely beautiful. I'm going to treat myself tonight to hopefully a seafood dinner if I can get in at the restaurant I really want to go to, which is just a little bit along the beach from here. But it's been a great day. The Waterpark, zoo, theme park, whatever it wants to be, was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And if I'm honest, I really miss Rob. I do. I kind of can't wait to be home with him tomorrow. But I've also really enjoyed the holiday. It's been really nice, and it's not over yet. I've got parasailing in the morning, which I am more than a little bit nervous for. I'm just gonna carry on wandering along here and enjoying this beautiful sunset as it sets over the cliff. Bit of a shame because the seafood restaurant you have to book. So I've come next door to an Italian that does some seafood, so I'm going to see what I can find on the menu. I'm just choosing a drink at the moment, and I've been loving iced tea this holiday, so I have a feeling it's going to be another iced tea. Might get a cocktail. I'm just trying to decide, as it's the last night, what do I want. But there's quite a big selection of food, and it smells and looks incredible, so we'll have to see. This is definitely the first time I felt really awkward this holiday, sitting in a restaurant on my own, which I thought I was getting used to it by now, but the last night seems to be the worst. But I've decided what I'm having. I've got my peach iced tea, and I'm going to have a picante pizza, which I would get at home, to be fair, as well. Let's see how they do it. And basically tomato, mozzarella and spicy salami. Well, that food was really nice. The pizza, much as Rob said, it doesn't look nice. It tasted nice, so that was good. And I'm really full. It was very carby, and now my stomach is ugh. And because I didn't walk all the way into town tonight, I just came to a restaurant a bit closer. I can't really get a taxi home, so the big hill behind me, which you probably can't see in the dark, is now my walk home. And it's really steep, and I'm wearing flip-flops with sunburnt feet, so it's going to be a long journey home. I've woken up and realised I completely forgot to end the vlog last night. The walk up the huge hill was long, and by the time I got back, pretty much fell into bed and fell asleep. But I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video at the zoo, theme park, water park and dinner. I had a really nice day, and it's now my last day. I've woken up on my last day, just packing up my bits and pieces, and then I'm going to go enjoy my last day before my plane home tonight. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.